you. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Is your tummy okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Rolling a little bit?
Yeah.
Can you just spin that one round? It's not. It's opposite.
No. Okay, so it's been a little bit cold. Okay,
Yeah.
without me. Okay. Okay. Right. This is your follicle, as you see. Looks like
Okay.
nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Drink a lot, please. Okay, lots of fluid.
Yeah. How many follicles have I got?
Yeah, I will let you know. This is going, yeah, 7, 8 on both sides, so it's
Okay.
good. Okay. So this side, I measured 8 on the right side and 7 on the left side. Okay. Some of them smaller, but it's good number.
Okay.
Absolutely
Good.
God, was that painful?
It seems a bit rough.
Yeah.
I think the other lady's a bit more.
She's a bit more gentle.
Doesn't get the job
And
done,
she
does it?
keeps saying, no, exactly. And she always apologises because she knows it's going to be small. Whereas I just like, I get on with it.
It's their job at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's not permanent.
No. She said to go back out.
No, we did last time, so let's just do it.
Yeah.
See?
Oh, yeah?
I've seen you guys before, haven't I?
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So we're ready to go?
Excited.
Yeah.
So you're going to have your egg collection on Wednesday, on Friday. Wednesday today, Katie. So you're going in for 9 o'clock. So you need to get there for 9:30. Yeah, is that going to be
Okay.
alright?
Okay, so hang on.
Get there for 8:30. Oh my god, I'm half 9 today. You're going in for 9, so you get there for 8:30.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll do a sample on the day, so I'll tell you right. So you get there for 8:30.
Yeah.
They'll take you round to recovery, they'll pop you in a theatre gown, etc. No makeup, no nail varnish, no perfume. So have a
Okay.
shower in the morning, no shower gels, anything like that, because the eggs and the embryos are really sensitive to smells. So both for when you go for your collection and then when you go for your embryo transfer, about 5 days later, no perfume, nothing like that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take some deodorant maybe in your bag for after.
Okay.
I'm sure you'll want it for the way home. So you'll have nothing to eat from midnight the night before, nothing to eat or drink.
Okay.
You'll go up there, they'll pop you in your gown, they'll take you off to do your sample, so nothing now from today, no obviously ejaculation. And then when they're ready for you, they'll take you around to theatre, they'll pop a cannula in your hand,
Okay.
pop some oxygen on your face, they'll be sort of draping you in all sterile bits and bobs. The procedure itself takes literally 5 minutes.
Okay.
It's not long at all. You'll literally go off to sleep, you won't feel anything, but then straight away you sort of come round. It's a very light sedation.
Okay.
You won't be asleep for a very long time at all.
Okay.
So then they'll take you back round to recovery, you'll be waiting, and then they'll give you a cup of tea and some biscuits. So take some food in your bag because they don't even have a vending machine in the clinic,
Okay.
and you'll be starving by then.
Yeah.
So they'll just get you to have a cup of tea, biscuits, and then when you feel okay, they'll tell you to go to the toilet, check if you've got any bleeding. You may get a bit of spotting, you may not get anything, depends how the collection goes, where the ovaries were sitting really.
Okay.
And then whilst you're recovering in your bed, you may get a bit of pain, like a light period, you may get nothing.
Okay.
They'll give you some paracetamol while you're there,
Okay.
and they'll say that when you get home you can take some more if you need it. But
Okay.
normally by the time you get home you should feel a lot better. You'll feel a bit groggy for the day, so we just say to obviously just rest for that day until you feel better. But by the next day you should feel absolutely fine. It's just
Okay.
while the sedation wears off, so you can't drive for 24 hours
Okay.
because you're having the sedation. But while you're in the bed, someone will come round once they've had a look under the microscope. They'll come round and tell you how many eggs you've got,
Okay.
and then they'll fertilise overnight with the sperm, and they call you the following day.
Okay.
So they'll call you at some point the next day and then tell you how many embryos you've got. And then they keep in touch with you over the 5 days, to get them to blastocyst. So they'll be calling you normally like every couple of days and saying how many have progressed, you know, how many you've got, and what grade they are, you know, everything about them basically. And then they will tell you when's going to be good for you to come back in, when the embryos are going to be ready to come back in for your transfer.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Excited?
Yeah.
Nervous, excited, all in one?
Yeah.
So when you do go back for your transfer, they will remind you this before you go as well, but I'm just going to tell you again beforehand. They'll tell you to go with a full bladder.
Okay.
So they'll say empty before you leave, take a big bottle of water and drink on the way there. Because basically your cervix sits pointing up like that, so we fill the bladder to straighten it, so then when we pop the embryo it goes into a good position.
Right.
So they'll tell you to just drink, but you can eat and drink and all of that for that anyway. It's a
Okay.
5-minute appointment for your transfer. But just make sure you're full enough when you go back. Alright? You've not got any allergies?
No.
No? Cool. So you've had your Thermidor this morning, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is a little checklist for you. So I've just popped up there, no makeup, nail varnish, perfume. So nil by mouth from midnight the night before. Partner will attend and take you home, obviously, because you're having the sedation. So you've had your last Benfola last night and your last Thermidor, so I've not highlighted them because you've got nothing to do with them anymore. Yeah?
Okay.
So all you're doing is from here, so your Ovitrol, you know your trigger pen?
Yeah.
Have you been shown how to do that? You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Do you want me to show you again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't
no
mind.
worries. So you're going to do that tonight at 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah, so it needs to be at 9:30 tonight. And then you'll start the cyclogest, you know, the pessaries.
Yeah.
You'll start them after your egg collection.
Okay.
So on the 15th, they will tell you when you leave. They'll say to do your cyclogest that evening. They'll tell you, but it is on there anyway. So, and then you'll have your egg collection 9 o'clock on the 15th. So you need to arrive at the clinic on the 15th at 8:30. You can't drive for 24 hours.
Okay.
So I'll give you that.
So,
Do you want me to write it on there as well, or are you happy with that?
I think that would be fine.
Sure,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All you've got to do now is your trigger.
Okay, so I've still got an injection left of each of those.
Yeah.
Do I just throw them? Or?
I would keep them.
Okay.
Fingers crossed you don't need any more cycles, but for the moment I would just keep them.
Okay.
If obviously hopefully all goes well and
Yeah.
we don't need to see you again, then you can just dispose of them. You can bring them into us, you can take them to a local pharmacy and they'll dispose of them.
Okay.
I know you didn't pay for it, but them medication, like just one of them pens is £120.
Yeah.
Oh.
So don't throw it just in case.
Yeah.
Have you only got one cycle funded? And you've got
I've
two.
got
Two,
two.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry, do you? God. So this is your Ovitrol one, yeah? So it's only one dose that it gives.
We used one like this before, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. I just can't remember what to.
So on the side there you've got the window. There's
Yeah.
no other dose on there until someone's already turned it, but you turn it, and there's no other dose until it stops 250.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take the lid off,
Yeah.
screw your needle on when you're ready to give it, pinch a bit of fat, straight in, push all the way down, leave it a couple of seconds, then pull out.
Okay.
Yeah?
Great. Yeah. Great. So, with the nail varnish, I do my nails.
Yeah.
So, I was going to change it today, but obviously I'll just take it off and leave it.
Yeah.
Can I do my nails again on Friday afternoon when I'm back? And
Yeah.
Okay.
You can have nail varnish for the transfer, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So they only need it when
It's
they're giving you
just-
sedation because they'll be checking your oxygen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, you
That's
can
fine.
do it after
Okay.
when you're resting. When you're putting your feet up, you can
Yeah.
sit and do your nails. Yeah.
Brilliant. Right.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Any questions in the meantime? You've got our number, yeah.
Yeah.
So just give us a call or email us.
Okay.
Fingers crossed. Let's have a look how many we've got. I think it looks quite, it looks really good. So hopefully you'll get this bunch here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish there.
Okay.
So you should get, that's follicles. So
Right.
not all the follicles contain an egg. So
Right.
we're hoping for maybe, so maybe 8.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
So is that it for appointments
That's it
and
for
everything
today.
here?
Yep.
Right, okay.
So they'll, as I said, they'll tell you on the day how many eggs. Then they'll contact you about your embryos and when to go back in. And then they'll tell you once you've gone for your transfer, they'll tell you to test 12 days later for pregnancy.
Okay.
So you can, if you get a positive at home, you then come in for a blood test. So you'll be coming back here for your blood
Okay.
test. And then hopefully it's positive, and then we bring you back in for an early scan. So you have an early pregnancy scan with us at 7 weeks. So by the time you do the blood test, it's 3 weeks later. So it comes around really quick.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank
Keep
you.
in touch. Let us know how you get on.
Yeah.
I'll be keeping an eye.
Thank you.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.